Hello, everyone. It's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about this disturbing story coming out of Louisiana, where back in when this young lady by the name of Crysta Bird at the time, but she's now Crysta Abelseth because she's married. She was 16 and she was given a ride by John Barnes, who was like 30 at the time, and allegedly he took advantage of her. And in the being taken advantage of, she had a child. She had a child and she kept the child. And she filed a police report, still telling the police what happened, but nothing was done. So this is a copy of the statement that she gave to the police back in July 1st of 2015, though the alleged incident happened on December 13th of 2005. So yeah, that's like a long timeline, but I believe she filed this police report because it said, he did this to her and he received 50-50 custody of the child, and then she reported it to police, but I'm not sure if it was reported beforehand. But this is a police report that she gave, but I heard nothing was done. So I first heard about this story from the Isaiah Factor from Fox 26 Houston. And of course, News Nation did a thorough investigation into this and found out a lot of stuff. And that's why a lot of things are moving now in this case. Because it seemed like it was ignored. It seemed like a lot of things was ignored, like the basic fact that this guy was like in his 60s, and then this lady who's 32 presenting a 16-year-old that didn't like flags didn't go off, like something is going on. Something is going. How are you the father? Because the age of consent, I believe, in Louisiana is 17. So I mean, nothing went off in nobody's head in this custody, because he found out that she gave birth to this child. He probably did the math himself and figured this child might be his, because he went and got a DNA test and found out that the child was his. And then he went after custody. He got it. They split custody 50-50, and he was paying her. He's paying Crysta, child support. But he didn't stop there. He went to get full custody. And I believe News Nation goes into all this. I'm going to put the link down below to listen to what they found out. And the mom lost custody and he got custody, and then now she ended up, I believe she's still paying him child support. She's paying this man child support. And he went after this girl, to get this girl, whatever, to have custody with her, the same age that he took advantage of the mother. And it's allegations being put out there that he did something to to his daughter, which he really didn't. Most likely, he didn't even want to. But he didn't care about that girl. Maybe it was all a ruse, whatever. But there are documents up there. They haven't been unsealed yet because she's a minor. But he may have done something to her allegedly. But this is sick. But one thing, I'm not gonna go into all kind of details with this story, but this is what you call pride comes before fall. This man was so prideful, and to say that he's connected, of course he had to be connected, because even the sheriff, they saw that they had the police report, but it did not get to the proper channels to to investigate. Or maybe somebody gave him a heads up, and who knows, they say bury it, you never know. But it was not sent to the proper channels to investigate to see what really happened. So it was ignored until she started speaking to the media, and then things started moving. But anyway, this guy got away with, taking advantage of this girl so many years ago. Nothing happened to him. And then sometimes, many people like that, instead of just leaving it as it is, they get emboldened and they start to do stuff because they have to fall. They have to fall in a sense. So you already did this to this young girl. It's not like you really wanted to be a father or whatever. If you really wanted to be a father, why you going after the mom? You want split custody, then you want full custody, then you want me to pay child support. You're not trying to help me raise this child. You're trying to get back at me because of the actions that he was doing. He wasn't trying to raise his child with her. He's trying to get back at her. And then allegations are out that you may have done something to this young girl. But pride comes before a fall. Like I said before, there has to be a downfall someplace. He could have just leave this alone, but no, he has, because you don't know how you're going to pay. You don't know what consequences going to come. You may get away with stuff for years, but one day you will have to answer to what you paid. And had he not done all of this, even though, going after the thing, but had he not done all of this, this wouldn't have, this probably would have been buried. You never know. This probably would have been buried. Nobody would ever talk about it. But the fact that he was so emboldened and arrogant, he went after the mother and did all of this. This what really pissed a lot of people off. And now things are moving in this case. So we will have to see how everything turns out. Hopefully she gets her child back. And that young lady's going to need therapy, living, because you don't know what this guy was saying to her, doing to her. You don't know. We don't know. So I wish her all the best. I really hope everything's, because after many of these things, after the news story broke, then things started moving. But this doesn't make any sense at all. This justice system, sometimes it just fails a lot of people that should be protected. Anyway, that's all I have to say in this situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.